Hello everyone, my name is Cameron and welcome to Spaced Out Gaming. And welcome to the Great Balls of Fire review and reaction video, I guess. I never know what to call this, and it always ends up being review and reaction when I upload it, but I never know what to call it when I start the video. So, stop it. Overall, I give the pay-per-view, I'm gonna start with my overall. I give the pay-per-view probably about a 7. Probably about a 7 out of 10. Now, I did not do too well on the predictions, sadly. But, yeah, I did pretty good in the end. I like the pay-per-view. It was nice. I think it's a good way for... it's a nice Raw pay-per-view. I think it was a good way to bring out the start of a new pay-per-view. And, yeah, it was good. Alright, kickoff show. Cruiserweight Championship match. Neville versus Akira Tozawa. If you guys remember my predictions, I had Akira Tozawa for this one. Right off the bat, very fast, Tozawa gained control. I mean, it is Akira Tozawa. You know, he's crazy fast and crazy in general. But then Neville took over. Titus was at ringside cheering on Tozawa, giving him words of encouragement, kind of also doing the chant thing, which I really like, the thing that Tozawa does, you know, to get himself pumped up. I love that. The screams are awesome. It's cool. Neville kept the control though, even though Tozawa was starting to fight back. Tozawa got slammed into the barricade. Titus continued to try and encourage him and like get him all pumped up, and you know what I mean. Tozawa starts to get in some quick strikes, starts to take over control. Suicide dives to Neville. 2 count after he throws him back in the ring. He did some move, but I missed what it was. So I just said 2 count by Tozawa because that's what I need to do. Octopus stretch locked in by Tozawa, sent in the ring. Neville crawled to the ropes. And Neville took control after a failed top rope move by Tozawa. Titus continued to kind of like encourage him and try to get him pumped up. Neville missed a move from the middle rope. Roll up by Tozawa for a 2 count. Shining Wizard to Neville. Top rope move. Tozawa goes for the pin, but Neville rolled out. Neville retook control. Kick to Tozawa's midsection, and that was a 3 count. And that's 0-1 on predictions for me. I didn't like this match. And I hate saying that about cruiserweight matches because they're awesome. But I didn't like this match because it ended without a finisher being done by Neville. I was hoping that if he did win, it'd be Rings of Saturn or something, or Red Arrow, or anything along those lines. But no, he just kicked him in the midsection, that was it. Before the next match, Joe versus Lesnar promo, because of course they were going to do one, and some match trailers before the start of the pay-per-view. So, like, I think they did Joe and Lesnar. I think they did Bliss and Banks, and then I think the Intercontinental Championship. I don't remember what the other one was. Starting match for the actual pay-per-view is Seth Rollins versus Bray Wyatt. I had Rollins predicted for this, and right off the bat, Rollins took control. How many pages of this shit do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5 pages front and back, and then a little bit of a 6th page. This is crazy. It's going to take me a while, guys. This pay-per-view was long as hell, and I was kind of tired during it, too. Wyatt started playing mind games with Seth, like doing the creepy shit he typically does. I like Bray Wyatt. I do. I like his gimmick. I like his style of wrestling. He's awesome. He's a legacy superstar, but he's just a weird guy sometimes. Back and forth. This isn't the first time these two have actually, like, technically met in the ring, and they put on good matches. Seth went face first off the steel steps, covered by Wyatt for 1 count. Wyatt took control, superplex to Rollins for a 2 count, DDT to Rollins on the apron for a 2 count, running senton reversed by Rollins. Wyatt sent outside the ring. Drop kick to Wyatt after a few reversals. Suicide dive to Wyatt. Sling blade to Bray. Sister Abigail reversed. Falcon arrow for a 2 count. Top rope move reverse 2 count on Rollins. Another pin attempt, 2 count. Wyatt prepares a Sister Abigail. Rollins decides to stay down. Rollins with lots of like, you guys know what I mean with quick strikes. With lots of quick strikes, he pretty much just, you know, started going crazy. You know, it's what a lot of smaller guys do. You know, they start getting pumped up and they start getting that quick momentum comeback type thing, and they start going crazy. Shot to Rollins' eye, Sister Abigail. Wyatt wins. I am now 0-2 on predictions at this point. I didn't like this too much. I love the way it ended. I do. With the shots to the eye and Bray Wyatt winning at pay-per-views is fantastic. But this match I was expecting more from it, and it just didn't deliver as much as I would have liked. I would have liked them to go through the table or something, but no. Between the next that match and the next one, there was a Hardy's backstage interview, Enzo and Cass promo video called The Rise and Fall of Enzo and Cass. I'm honestly really excited for the Enzo and Cass match. I didn't think I'd be excited for it when they actually did break up, but I was really excited for it. Enzo versus Big Cass. I have Enzo. Back, if you guys don't remember, last year in Dallas was when Enzo and Cass debuted on the main roster, and Enzo cuts a promo about that. He got really deep on it. Like, he talked about a lot of deep stuff, and it was good. I mean, it's an Enzo Amore promo. They're all fucking fantastic. Also, noticeably, his new part of the life tattoo, and the teardrop below his eye were gone. I'm gonna guess that they just did those in pen for the show, but it would have been nice if they had the consistency to actually put them back on for the pay-per-view. But whatever. Cass came out. His music and his video are really generic. Like, it sounds so boring and stupid. Like it's Enzo or it's Cass, you know, you'd expect something a little bit different for him, you know what I mean? But no, it was literally just generic sounding music and video, and I hated it. Right at the start of the match, Enzo went right after Cass. Size difference, you could already see like it started to play a huge factor because Enzo was not really doing anything to Cass, and Cass was just like honestly like, haha, little man, haha, push, throw, kick, fucking punch, all that kind of shit, you know what I mean? Cass had control from the start of the match. Castle chants. Oh, Castle chants. Those are fucking hilarious. Enzo continues to fight back. Cass continues to taunt him. Crowd is obviously behind Enzo. Cass is visibly pissed about this. Throws Enzo over the top rope to the outside. Enzo gets back in the ring at the count of 9. And big boot, 3 count. Big Cass wins. I'm 0-3 on predictions. I didn't know why, but I don't know. It was after Raw, and I just kind of was like, okay, Enzo could actually win this. He's a scrappy fuck. You know, I think he could get this. Sadly, he didn't. So yeah. Tag Team Championship Iron Man match for 30 minutes. Sheamus and Cesaro were my predictions, and I predicted them to win 3-2. I was honestly really close with that one too. Before I get into this is apparently the first ever Tag Team Iron Man match, which I love. It's a cool thing, and I think it's gonna be cool to see create a match in the next game, because I could definitely do something. You know, you could definitely add a lot of things in. I think that'd be cool. So maybe this could be something that you could get in there. All right. Right at the start, there was a massive quick bro kick by Sheamus to get the first point. Yeah, that was literally it. Hardys take control after that and go for pin after pin, trying to get a point. You know what I mean? It's how it is. You know, if you start down really quick in an Iron Man match, you want to kind of try to catch up as fast as you can and try to tie that up and try to pass them. So I understood the Hardys mentality in this one. Sheamus gets tagged back in. Brother Nero chants start as Matt gets tagged back in. Chops by Matt. Delete chants while the Hardys while Matt slams Hardy's head onto the apron. Double counter for a DDT for a 2 count by the Hardys, I'm pretty sure. Jeff got tagged in. Jeff got thrown into the beating. Oh, yeah, or no, barricade. I think that's supposed to say barricade. Matt takes a beating from Cesaro. They both were getting beat down this entire match. I'm going to say that now. Cesaro tagged him for a 2 count. Sheamus and Cesaro holding control and keeping Jeff from tagging Matt. Middle rope knee by Sheamus for a 2 count. 23 minutes left. Cesaro was up to 1-0. 1-0. Tag move by Sheamus and Cesaro for a 2 count. Kick to Matt. Jeff can't tag. Pretty much Cesaro bro-kicked Matt off of the apron. Sheamus tagged in. Uppercut to the back of Jeff's head. Tag finisher, 3 count. Sheamus and Cesaro up 2-0. Jeff finally gets his opportunity to tag. Matt took control for Team Extreme. Running Bulldog for a 2 count. The isolation, poetry in motion to the side tag with a tag finisher, followed by a side effect, and then a twist of fate for a 3 count. Sheamus and Cesaro are still up though, 2-1. Cesaro tags and Sheamus. They regain control. Jeff manages to fight back, gets a 2 count. 15 minutes left, 2-1. Sheamus and Cesaro lead. Tag suplex for a 2 count. Front flip into Sheamus by Jeff off Matt's back. 10 count. Sheamus and Cesaro up 3-1 after Jeff was thrown into the ring post and Matt was thrown in the ring post and got incapacitated. Let me just say this really quick. I feel like this could definitely lead to Matt being broken. It seems like that's the way they're trying to set it up, is they want to get it to the point of him being broken and they're just setting it up piece by piece. You know what I mean? Matt looking very broken. Kick to Matt. Cesaro tagged in, 2 count. Sheamus and Cesaro taunt. They do the 1 minute. They do the that thing where they point at each other. And a few of the other taunts. Tag corner kicks to Matt. 10 beats by Sheamus. Stops after 3. Shoves Matt out. 10 minutes left. Matt is being destroyed. Matt starts to fight back. Side effect for a 2 count. Cesaro tagged in. Boot to Jeff. Sharpshooter locked in. Jeff breaks it up. Sheamus gets Jeff off the apron. Uppercuts to Matt. Jeff tagged in and got like a weird pin. Alright, so if you guys know what he does, where he like kicks you, grabs your legs, and like, you know, drops on you and then gets up and kicks you. He kind of did that sort of thing, only he locked his legs in like a prawn sort of shape, I guess. I think that's what that pin's called. You know, where you hold their legs down with yours in a weird position. It's kind of like that pin, and they got a 3 count. From that, Sheamus and Cesaro are up 3-2 with 7 minutes left. Whisper in the win for a 2 count. Roll up for a 2 count on Sheamus. Jeff going for very quick pins. You know, it's that sort of thing. You know, you're running out of time and you really need that victory. You know, you need that pinfall to try to catch up. Knee to Jeff. Matt was tagged in and they didn't notice. Tornado DDT for a 2 count. 5 minutes left. Cesaro keeps Matt from hitting a twist of fate. Moonsault for a 2 count, saved by Cesaro. I thought this said Matthew sucks when they were doing the chants first, but then I realized they were saying that dude sucks. I couldn't tell in this match, but I heard it in a different match, so I was like, okay, this makes sense now. So it was that dude sucks, not Matthew sucks, because this makes no sense. Top rope, twist of fate for a 3 count, tied up at 3 apiece. 2 minutes left. Cesaro shaves Sheamus, saves Sheamus from a swanton bomb. Delete chance, because there's always delete chance, obviously. Both Hardys top rope dives for a 2 count because Cesaro saved it. Matt tagged in with 1 minute left. Uppercut to a roll up, 2 count. 40 seconds left. Jeff tagged in. Swanton to Cesaro. Swanton to Sheamus, but Cesaro was the legal man they didn't notice. 3 count, 4-3. Final 10 seconds. With about like 4-ish. Wait, what does that say? About like 4-ish seconds, somewhere around there, left. So pretty much what happened after that is they ran outside the ring. Cesaro went out after the roll-up, ran out, and a bunch of people were complaining about this because they thought he got counted out, but he didn't. First off, he went out there at about 12 seconds, which would have gotten him counted out. But then Jeff rolled out. And then they did a little chase around the ring, and then they got back in. There's a twist of fate, but time ran out before the 3 count could be made. It looked like that could have been botched. I feel like somebody got in the way when they were doing the run, and it was supposed to end at a tie. Not sure, though. But Sheamus and Cesaro retained, winning the match 4 pinfalls to 3. Or 4 falls to 3, and I'm 1-3. 1-3 on predictions. Alright, time for the Women's Championship match between Alexa Bliss and Sasha Banks, and I had Sasha for this one. It starts off like most women's matches do. You know, they have that very back and forth, match. We want some Bayley chants started up. I'll put it this way: if you watch a match, and it goes back to the cruiserweights too. If you do any chant of a name of somebody that isn't in that match, like the CM Punk chants during cruiserweight matches, that's disrespectful to the people putting on the match. Like, just don't be a dick. I understand that we want some Bayley chants or kind of do with Sasha being in there, but still, you guys can't say let's go Sasha, let's go Bliss or some shit like that. That's messed up. Alexa Bliss, double jointed bullshit. You know where she look, oh my arm, ow, 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 and then she fucking hits you. It's like, that's some of the stupidest shit ever. It's like, who the fuck cares? Backstabber locked in the bank statement. Alexa escapes and starts to walk away. But while doing that, Sasha attacks her. But then Alexa took over. Sasha regained control, but it didn't really last. Multiple pin attempts by Alexa. Suplex in the corner by Sasha. A lot of back and forth again. Belly to back suplex by Sasha for a 2 count. Flip the page. 2 count by Alexa, followed by a temper tantrum, because of course it is. Because anytime she doesn't get the pin, oh, I gotta cry, my life's so hard, I didn't get the pin. Twisted Bliss reversed into knees and a bank statement. Alexa crawling, Banks tries to keep her from the rope. Sasha holds until the count of 4 because Alexa did get to the rope. Alexa with her knowing, this is my division. Like, this is my division. Bullshit. Like, this ain't your division, Bliss. This ain't even close to being your division. Shut the fuck up. Bliss takes a count-out loss. Sasha wins. Bliss retains. 2 and 3 on predictions. So I did get the winner right, but just not how I want it. As Alexa's walking away, Sasha went up and attacked her. She really proved that, with the way it ended, Sasha really did prove that Alexa's scared of facing her. At least in my opinion. Alexa started to step the announce table, but Sasha reversed it and hit Bliss with double knees off the table. She like threw her into the little pit area around the stage, and she hit her with double knees there. Backstage segment with Titus O'Neil and Akira Tozawa. Tozawa's mad and tells Titus to make this right, and Titus pretty much tells Titus to give him another championship rematch to try to go for the title again. So it seems like who cares if they lost the match. Let's just get, you know what I mean? It's kind of bullshit. Intercontinental Championship match. I have Ambrose picked over The Miz. I'm just going to start this off with saying, what the fuck was Bo Dallas wearing? Now, if you watched the pay-per-view, you know what I'm talking about. His weird little, like, biker fucking outfit was really weird. So, yeah. Ambrose takes Axel out of the equation, and then Bo Dallas takes control off the start. Axel distracts him, roll up on Miz for a 2 count, because Miz tried to get him at that point but couldn't. Bo giving Miz words of encouragement. Miz takes and holds control for a while. 2 count roll up by Dean. Miz being a cocky prick. Swinging net breaker to the Miz. Ambrose took control again. Back and forth match. It's the same thing, you know what I mean, that I said about Rollins and Wyatt. It's a match where the two know each other so well that the match just looks amazing no matter what. It's kind of like Ziggler and Miz and Styles and Cena and Styles and Ambrose and Orton and Cena and Edge and Cena, you know what I mean? Like, it's those types of matches where no matter how weird the match looks, it's a nice match to watch because they know each other so well. Drop kicks to Dean's bad knee. Clothesline to the Miz. Dirty Deeds reversed into a figure 4. Ambrose gets the rope break. Ambrose is having trouble getting to his feet. His left leg, I think it was obviously in pain. You can see it. Miz does the yes kicks. Corey Graves says his bullshit about these are the it kicks. While everyone, including Maurice, is doing the yes chant and taunt. Dean avoids... Oh yeah, he avoids the final yes kick. Top rope elbow for a 2 count. Maurice gets involved, but Dean avoids the skull crushing finale that would have came. Miz tries to get involved. Oh, yeah. Dive to Miz in the Miz Taraj after avoiding Miz's baseball slide. Dirty Deeds. Maurice puts Miz's leg on the bottom rope, and the ref somehow missed it. More That Dude Sucks chants. Axel and Dallas taken care of, but Dallas got Dean in the back right before he went down. Skull crushing finale. Miz wins 2-4 on predictions. I like this match. I liked it. I liked everything about it. It was a nice match, you know. Again, it proves that Miz is scared to fight on his own, but I love it because that's like the whole, that's his persona, you know, he's a coward, and it fits. Ambulance match. Roman Reigns with Braun Strowman. I had Roman Reigns predicted to win this. This was by far my favorite match of the night, and I thought Sheamus and Cesaro were going to take that with the Iron Man match against the Hardys. But this match, a lot of the things about it, the ending, the whole... I'll get into it later with what I'm talking about, but like the whole way it ended after the match actually technically ended, just insanity, and it ended up being my favorite match of the night. Pretty much as soon as the match started, Strowman started dominating Reigns. He got hit by the steps, and then he was against one of the ring posts. Strowman went barreling towards him with the steps, and Roman ducked last second, or else he probably would have gotten squished between them, pretty much. Reigns ended up looking dead at one point because he got so beaten down during this match. Like, I'm surprised that he could move by like the end of this match. Near the end of the match, it's like it was insane. Strowman starts walking him up the ramp, but Reigns slips away. Oops, kind of ripped my page a bit. Samoan drop to Braun, which was just amazing to see because Braun is so big, and you know Samoan drops are hard. Strowman ran into the ring post. Drive by to Strowman's bad arm. Continues to focus on it. Reigns attacks Braun's arm with a chair. Keeps attacking with the chair. It's not very effective. He's kind of like hitting with the chair, and Braun's just like, meh. Strowman throws him off the ramp. Reigns thrown into the screen. Strowman finishes setting up the table from earlier. If you remember what I was talking about with the Alexa Bliss Sasha Banks match, he went to go throw Roman through that pretty much. So he pretty much took the Myers out. Powerbomb setup, and Reigns gets out of the power slam setup. He pretty much went into a powerbomb setup and then put him up back first onto his shoulder. Tosses Reigns into the side of the ambulance again. Opens the ambulance. If you guys, I'm saying again because if you watched their kind of confrontation 2 weeks ago, you'll know that Strowman threw Reigns in the side of the ambulance. Braun opens the ambulance up, prepares to toss Roman in, but he counters. Reigns tries to open the other door, but Strowman almost tosses him in. Like, he catches himself like this, pretty much like catches his arms on both sides of the freaking ambulance and just holds. It was amazing. Superman punch to Braun. He's half in. Reigns opened the other door, but Strowman got up. Another Superman punch. Reigns could not lift Strowman. Like, that's how freaking heavy Strowman looked. Like, he just could not lift him. Strowman uses a backboard from the ambulance to attack Reigns. Throws Reigns across the stage. Strowman runs into the screen after a reversal. Superman punch attempted, almost a running power slam. And then Strowman got thrown through the screen, like broke it and everything. It was nuts. Strowman climbs out of the mess. Reigns drags him to the edge, but gets shoved off. Almost hit the ambulance door. They used the lighting rig to hit Strowman. Spear reversed. Reigns got sent into the ambulance. It was a nice ending, seeing Strowman go and just like sidestep him as he goes for that spear and have it end that way. I liked it. I'm mad that Reigns lost, but it was cool. 2-5 in predictions at this point. After a few minutes of Braun taunting, Roman got out of the ambulance, and speared him. Speared Strowman, tossed Strowman in the back, and drove off. And he was sitting out in the parking lot area, looked in the rear view mirror and the side view mirrors, and then just put the damn thing in reverse, and you just hear beep, 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 backed it up into the back of a fucking truck trailer. Like a giant semi-truck trailer, backed up in the back of that, with Strowman in the back. Got out of the wreckage, and Kurt Angle, and a bunch of people ended up getting back there. Angle just looked on in disbelief, like, did that really just fucking happen? Everyone was trying to see if Braun was okay, but could not get the door open. Kurt Hawkins came out for a match against Heath Slater. If you guys follow me on Twitter at the GameStation5, just to let you know, I predicted Slater winning this, and like right when the match pretty much got announced. Kind of an impromptu match while they're trying to get Strowman out of the ambulance. Slater took control. Cole and the others, they weren't really focused on it. And I hate saying that because honestly, Slater and Hawkins are two amazing talents that don't, in my opinion, don't get utilized enough. And Cole and Corey and Booker were kind of more focused on Strowman, which I understand, but like it's like that's just like damn, focus on the match a little bit too, you dicks. Not ambulance sirens, but sirens could be heard. Hawkins took over, and while the fire department was coming in, they ended up pretty much just saying, "Here, just look at what's happening with the Strowman thing." Pretty much Hawkins and Slater were just kind of put off in the noise in the background for a bit while the fire trucks were arriving to get him out. Slater won while backstage segment continued. 3-5 on predictions. Jaws of Life were used to try and open the ambulance door. The door was finally open and Strowman was stirring a bit. He refused to get on the gurney. His arm and face were bloody, and he kept refusing help. Like he didn't want the help, pretty much. He's like, "No, fuck you guys. I don't need your help." Said, "Leave me alone," and limped off. Honestly, it was nuts. I'm surprised he survived that. Like, his face was all bloody. He had a bunch of blood around his eye. His arm was all bloody. It was nuts to see him just limp off after that. It was like, he looks like a fucking monster still, but like, damn, dude. How the fuck did you survive that? Finally, the last match of the night, the Universal Championship match. I had Samoa Joe for this. Joe came out. Brock took a few minutes. He kind of was like, I don't really want to fight this match. I'm going to wait a bit. Joe attacked Lesnar before the match even started and threw him through the announce table. I believe it was the Spanish announce table. Lesnar got up barely and made his way in the ring. Joe's gonna kill you chant started, which I thought was awesome. Because the only time I ever hear that, it's Bray's gonna kill you chants. And it's like, I like hearing those chants. They're kind of fun. Lesnar gets in and pretty much says, "Yeah, I'm ready to go. Let's do this." Joe immediately started to destroy him. Knees to Joe after Brock kind of regained his composure, but Joe retook control in the corner. It's a very physical match. These two are amazing competitors who have put their life into sports, entertainment, and stuff. You know, Brock Lesnar, UFC, Samoa Joe, TNA, Ring of Honor, New Japan, WWE. They both just amazing competitors, and this match was amazing. Joe driven into the corner, Coquina clutch locked in. Lesnar started turning pink again from like a few weeks ago. Drove Joe into the corner to get him off. German suplex and another, the triple Germans. Joe saved himself from more though. Low blow to Lesnar while the ref was obscured. He kind of, when I say Joe saved himself, he grabbed the rope so Brock couldn't give him any more German suplexes, and kind of grabbed the ref and then low blowed Lesnar. Heyman, 1 minute, sorry. 2 count after that. Coquille clutch locked in again, but he was having difficulty like fully lock it in because obviously Brock Lesnar's neck's fucking massive, so it was kind of hard for him to lock it in fully. Finally got locked in though. Lesnar started turning purple. Heyman screaming for him. Lesnar got out. Lots of sweat. Literally, when that happened, when Lesnar finally got out of that, and they were kind of like on opposite ends, Joe was just dripping fucking sweat, and it was like the funniest thing ever. Like it's just like whoosh all the way down his face, and I was laughing my ass off. Lesnar shoulder first to the post. Triple German suplex again. F5 reversed in the Coquille clutch. Joe in the corner got a bit more leverage, like was actually able to slowly kind of get his legs around Lesnar. Lesnar went down, turning purple. Went down onto both of his knees. And then locked in, got the F5 set up. Hit it. Lesnar won, retained. I ended 3-6 on predictions. Here's the issue I have with this, okay? The man literally turned purple just to say, haha, fuck you, I'm Brock Lesnar. Here's an F5. I retained my title. Now I'm going to go away for another 3 months, and I'll be back at SummerSlam, you dickhead. Even though that's next month, but still. That's the issue I have, though. It's like, dude, you were turning purple, about to fucking pass out. That's some bullshit. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time. Stay golden. Peace.